I love my country. I'm not going to apologize for it, period.
And they think we're nothing but puppets for them. We're not. We're Americans born of a revolution.
I just wish college was that. I wish college was actually about creating more mature, better prepared, stronger people for the world.
And it's all about putting the American people and America first.
And we know that our beloved country is going through some hard times. And many of you individually may be struggling with record high gas prices, the highest inflation in 40 years, shortages of essential items, water shortages, homelessness, disease, mental illness, all in our cities and in our towns. We have now record crime, drug abuse, and open borders that are devastating our country. But with all that, we at the Jewish Republican Alliance want to offer you a message of hope. If you love America and you love Israel, you are welcome. We invite you to stay informed, get involved, make a difference, and fight with us. We started with 18 people in the back room of our Agora Hills restaurant. And here, look at us now. We have 1,100 people here today. And we have the leading conservative speaker.
For those of you who've been to JRA events in the past, you know how much Bruce and I relish sharing with you that it matters not if you're Republican, Democrat, Independent, Jewish, Christian, Catholic, Muslim, atheist, it doesn't matter. This is where you belong. We love having you at our events. You are always welcome, in fact, encouraged to attend Jewish Republican Alliance events. If you love America and you love Israel, this is your home. This is where you belong.
I've been involved with the Jewish Republican Alliance because having a community that understands the issues is so important. Having an organization that understands the existential threats that are faced by Jews, by Israel, and frankly, by America and Western civilization as a whole is fundamental. And being able to be part of that community is so heartening. It gives us all a feeling of inspiration, of fellowship. And the group, as I've discovered, really values knowledge, it values contemplative thought, it values the fellowship of feeling, of recognizing everything that's important, and it's been a delight to be part of.
And they think we're nothing but puppets for them. We're not. We're Americans born of a revolution. DNA, a revolution is in our veins, and they can't take my gun from me, and they can't take it from you.
And Joe Biden has been in government for almost 47 years. That's almost half a century. He haven't done anything, not one thing for Black America that was good.
We cannot afford to let those folks do what they did to my community, to our country. And we now understand. We're waking up, and it's because we know that they're not going to win this for sure. I love my country. I'm not going to apologize for it. Period.
We've got so many people that are so brilliant in what they do in their day-to-day lives. You add in conservatism in that and the discussion of conservative values. It's mind-boggling that this hasn't existed before, but it will blow your mind if you do join.
The importance of the Jewish Republican Alliance, because it's grassroots. There are others out there, and I respect them, and I'm friends of them, but they're top down. They come from Washington, D.C., and they do very important work, but it's at that level, whereas this group is grassroots. And I think that's the reason for its success, is it just started out as a handful of people telling a handful of people telling a handful of people. And because of that, it's in the community, it's people you know, it's people that you can not only relate to, but you can turn to. There are things that we can do outside of this organization because we've met each other inside this organization.
When Trump came in, the world changed. All of the old time, this is why there are a bunch of national security professionals who are never Trumpers, because he repudiated their lifetime of work.
Hard American people are waking up to the fact of what is happening, and they are now warriors. We have more warriors in America, people who understand the truth, than I think ever before.
I think that Socratic discourse and dialogue and different ideas is very important. I just wish college was that. I wish college was actually about creating more mature, better prepared, stronger people for the world.
All right, let me tell you something. Here's my view on the Jewish Republican Alliance and on the places that do good work. I say it on the show every day. there are two types of people who do good. The ones who do the good and the ones who help the ones who do the good. Not everybody's a fighter, but everybody can help the fighters. These guys are fighters. So if it means joining them, if it means sending them money.
I feel like everybody is very real. It's an environment where I can feel safe and talk about things that maybe I can't with other people. It feels like a community, a family. Everyone's very kind and loving, and I really enjoy it.
The founding fathers loved Judaism. Madison spoke Hebrew. Jefferson wrote admiringly of the Jewish people and the Jewish tradition. Washington famously wrote to the Jews of Newport, in this country we will no longer speak of toleration, as if by the will of one people another people is accepted. We are all equal in America. And the Bible tells us, Hashem oz li'amo yitain. God will give the Jewish people strength, oz. Hashem yivarech et amo b'shalom. Only then will the Jewish people have peace. Strength comes before peace. Stay strong, be firm, stick to your principles, and we will prevail. Thank you.
Now in the movies, there were all kinds of heroes from every walk of life, whether it was Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, or Princess Leia. In real life, we have heroes as well, many of whom we've hosted, whether on the show or in person, like Dennis Prager, Larry Elder, Charlie Kirk, so many others, including Wayne today. There's also many heroes that are not famous who are fighting the resistance. That would be you. Every time you write a letter to the editor, every time you run for office or help someone run for office, every time you organize an event or attend a rally or donate or volunteer, you are fighting for the Judeo-Christian values upon which our beloved country was founded. Fight we must, resist we must, win we must. Now I sound like Yoda. Well, I started off by saying a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Well, 245 years ago, in the land beneath our very feet, our forefathers created the most spectacular, incredible, fantastic social experiment ever created in human history. We must continue to fight what they set up and created for us, and we must fight to help create the future that you and your family and all of our families deserve.
We are the party of Abraham Lincoln, the party of the Emancipation Proclamation that freed the slaves while Democrats tried to stop it, the party that largely passed the 1964 and 1965 Civil Rights Act that Democrats largely opposed. We are the party of Jackie Robinson, the first black Major League Baseball player. We are the party of freedom and liberty and lower taxes. The party that puts America first, and the party that supports free and fair elections and opposes unsolicited mail-in ballots and ballot harvesting.
Bruce and Mitch are incredible leaders. They're not just founders of an organization, they're actually hands-on. They come to every group meeting, every event. They make sure that people know about who's coming in. They make sure to be active in the community. And that's really important, especially in a city like Los Angeles, which can feel lonely and far away. Mitch and Bruce, they're only a phone call away. They answer my questions. They let me know who's going to come. They let me bring guests. The tickets are always, affordable and incredible. And there's opportunities to even meet the speakers, which I really like. They make it feel like a family. It's always a love fest when I come out to an event, and that's because of the founders. So if you haven't joined, what are you waiting for? Come check out the speakers, come to one of the VIP events. This is the place for you, for everyone.